Today, we're reacting to the real reason everyone is cutting their locks. I didn't cut mine, and I've been seeing some comments of people asking me how I started my locks, how many I have. I have like 100 something, and I started mine with the 2-strand twist. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I started off with high top dreads. I don't know if y'all seen the trend where people turn their high top to full head, but basically I grew out the back and the sides of my hair, cut my locks in half. That's why some of y'all might have noticed that my locks have gotten shorter. Attached them all to around my head. So I ain't got weave, nigga. It's my own hair. But there will be a day. I don't know if I'll be rocking this dread shit, you know, as a 40-year-old man or some shit. After this video, make sure I go pull it to my collab channel with my dog. It's going up over there. We're approaching 400 subs. We're trying to grow that channel to be big and large like the ones that y'all have already turned up over here, bro. So make sure y'all go do that. Let's get to the video.
I used to think y'all was cutting off y'all dreads for the trends. Y'all know how this world works. Not a lot of people have a mind of their own. Each and every person was born into this world to be different. Not one person on this earth was born to do the same things or look the same way as anybody else. But some niggas is just too afraid to stay true to themselves and stand out from the crowd. Ain't nobody curating their own way because they too afraid of looking at a place. That's why you see everybody trying to look the same way, talk the same way, act the same way, like the same things. We all know that one person that is just known for their hair, they long hair. It's the very first thing everybody notices about them. They've been growing it since they were a little jit. There is literally no evidence of them.
I do know it, Nick. Y'all remember them niggas that used to have long hair since they was a kid? I had this friend, his name is Braden. He had dreads before dreads was ever thought of. Like, it was, sorry, not thought of, I'm sorry. Like, I was gonna say thought of being cool. I'm sure they was thought to be seen as cool, but like, nigga, it was very, I don't know if y'all remember a time where it was very rare you saw a nigga with dreads. Niggas had waves, shortcuts. Then it went to fucking the froze joint, or shit. I think it really went like those like box and juices and shit. And then from there, it went to like the nappy fro with the taper. You feel me? They called it Duke Starting 5 back then. And then dread, and then you got your, and since everybody hair was that long, they kind of started putting the dreads in, and then braids, and you feel me? So this is a new time, you know what I'm saying?
Them not having hair. These niggas not known for anything else. No talents, no money, no food, just hair. They just known for their hair. These niggas will literally dominate the ranks of every social standing just off having long hair. Then pull up one day with this Russell Westbrook shit, leaving everybody in disbelief. And then 2 weeks later, everybody else just...
This nigga got on a brown polo. I ain't seen that in a minute. Brown polo? I ain't seen that in a minute. Where he coming from?
Just magically all of a sudden just wants to cut all their hair, just wants to cut their shit off, just like him. When niggas be so quick to deny the fact that they cut their hair off just because of another nigga, then niggas be saying shit like, well, see, I just needed to restart. You know, I'm just trying to restart with a whole new life. Bro, shut the fuck up. Just because you went to Bible study one time and cut your hair off does not mean you started a new chapter in life. You still goon every day without washing your hands. You still asking niggas to FaceTime on your story. You still sit around all day eating goldfish or some shit. You not starting a new journey, nigga. You cut your hair off because of another man. You are a trend rider. I thought these new people cutting their locks were straight trend riders. But as of today, I finally understand it. I finally understand why everybody's just cutting off their locks, bro. I can finally see why every single one of you former dreadheads requested a trait to represent a whole other community. I swear, when people fantasize about getting dreads, the only thing that they have in their minds is the rewards, straight benefits that you getting from having locks. Niggas be looking like Shane Battier by the face, struggling through life. They think they sob story just go flip around in an instant when they get locked. Like, life is just gonna be a walk in the...
Some niggas do level up with the locks, but I remember kind of when I had my high top joints. I've been growing my hair before I cut my before I reattached my shit, or like I explained at the beginning. Before I did that, I had been growing my hair for like 4 years. So for 4 years, I've been having locks, right? My shit was getting long, and the styles was getting limited, and I didn't like how certain things looked, and it always looked good. You know, y'all always was fucked with my shit. Y'all might not know I had the high tops, but y'all always fuck with my shit now. You feel me? And nobody ever said my shit looked bad, but I just wanted something new. I had been growing it for 4 years. And I was debating cutting my shit. I was definitely debating cutting my shit, but I just don't think I was ready for it yet, though. But that was just off of me wanting to do it. So I don't know. I feel like some people, they might have got influenced. Shit, nigga, we always get influenced by other people. You feel me? But I think niggas might have got influenced, and they was like, man, I think I might cut my shit. But when you cut your shit, and you start in low boy, no waves, nothing, you just got a number 1, Yikes, bro.
Ballpark or some shit, all because they got dreads. Having dreads ain't gonna change the fact that you ain't had a oil change in over a year, that your girl left you. Dreads ain't finna fix that. Acting like life just go bend over and give you all the answers to attractiveness, happiness, prosperity, all that shit, just because you got dreads. Bro, it's not gonna work like that. Of course, it's a cool little style. You always see somebody with dreads doing some cool shit. You know, everybody's always gravitating towards them. Everybody's always attracted, bro. These niggas is just the coolest niggas of all time, bro. Who wouldn't want to seem cool? When it comes to anything in this world, especially the visually appealing things, bro, you gotta read the fine print. You gotta really see what you getting yourself into. Because, bro, there's always gonna be a negative side to everything. No, the grass is never greener on the other side. Let's be real for a moment. The only reason why you think dreads are a cheat code is because you are chopped. You look like shit, that's all. Dreads are not a cheat code. You just look like shit, and that's fine. You just need to know, for me, that having locks is not all that. You just need to understand that right now. Everybody wants to know the reasons of why people are cutting off their lock all of a sudden, and I'm gonna be the one to enlighten you. I don't know what it is about these non-black people always thinking that every black person with dreads looks the same. Niggas can't go not one place without being mistaken as some other dreadhead. I be walking in public and catch some bitch ass nigga staring at me. Nigga staring at me, I'm over here getting happy because I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's staring at me because he seen my videos, bro. Maybe the hard work is finally paying off. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the nigga just giving me hope, bro. Only for him to walk up and ask if I'm Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, nigga. I do not look like Lil Yachty. He had these sky-top braids of agony and disdain. That should be enough for you to differentiate me from him. The thing is, these non-black people get genuinely mad at you if you deny the fact that you aren't somebody that they think you are. They be so dead set trying to convince me that I'm Lil Yachty. Nigga, I'm not fucking Lil Yachty. You wanting to get locks is literally just you accepting the fact that you just gonna be stereotyped and profiled for your whole tenure. Because if you are a black male with no dreads, you are seen as just a nigga. To the outsiders, these niggas is cautious of you, but they still willing to work with you. They still willing to give you a chance because you is a nigga. But at the same time, you look presentable. You may have an afro, you may have a low cut, you know, you just seen as a nigga, bro, to them. But if you get dreads, that's when we start to move into the N-I-G-G-E-R category, because that's what everybody sees you as now. No matter how talented, educated, you know, charming you are, no matter, you know, I don't give a fuck who you are. As long as you have these things.
I don't be thinking about shit like this. Like, I don't think about, oh damn, these people see me as a nigga. I don't. Is that, like, y'all be thinking about this whenever you got dreads or a low cut or what, how other people be thinking that you look like, or other races might think and look at you? Bro, the amount of times motherfuckers came to me and said, Jalen Ramsey? Cam Newton? Motherfuckers try to call me Childish Gambino? Like, I think that just comes with the territory of being black, right? Not necessarily the dread thing, but I don't really give a fuck about that, because it be niggas and white people be trying to do that, right? But I don't be feeling like, I don't think about it just because I got when I get my cut and I have my hair done and my locks are done and I'm just like, ooh, this shit hard. Hell yeah, I'm clean right now. But I'm not thinking like this is what other motherfuckers think about.
Things on your head, bro, you is seen as a straight thug. In the eyes of other people, you are nothing more than a future felon. I went back to my hometown 2 months ago. White ass town, by the way. I'm walking through the store and everybody's staring at me like I'm just some disturbance. My dreads at the time were cooked. I needed a retwist bad. I know I may not have looked my best, but does it seriously cause for the whole store to stare at me like that? What the fuck? Everybody in that store was stereotyping me like I was just
Yeah, I've never lived in an area like this where that was happening. You know, I'm out here in Houston. So many niggas, you don't even think about shit like that.
Execute a full heist in the store right before their eyes. So many other black people in that store and they never stared at them. Just because every black person in that store look like Casey Undercover by the Family does not mean you should feel safe around them. And just because you see dreadheads committing crimes and doing all types of shit on the news does not mean you should feel unsafe by me. That don't mean you gotta feel unsafe around me. It don't mean that shit. Y'all should have seen the way these niggas in the store was just looking at me for just simply walking. I'm just trying to buy some Lay's chips, bro. They just staring at me. They just staring at me like, who the fuck? I almost asked one of them like, bro, like, yo, bro, like, why y'all keep staring at me? Like, y'all trying to lynch me or what? Like, y'all have no problem if y'all trying to lynch me, bro, but just let me know. Let me know what's going on. Because if y'all ain't finna lynch, bro, stop staring at me. I know I got locks, but I'm not finna kill you, bro. You know, You look like Lionel Dahmer, bro. Stop staring at me. And speaking of the word locks, that's another thing that I cannot stand. I can't stand when I'm casually trying to explain something about dreads to somebody and they start getting in their feelings that I didn't refer to them as locks. Acting like I'm trying to be disrespectful by saying.
Yeah, niggas, that is, what's up with that, bro? It's not dreads, it's locks. They're not dreadful. Bro, watch the fuck out, my nigga. Watch the fuck out, my nigga. My auntie like that. My auntie just one of these real woke New York ladies. Don't call them dreads. Call them locks. Auntie, man. Damn, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, auntie.
Dread. Nigga, you know what I'm trying to say. Talking about they're called locks. There is nothing to dread. Nigga, you just beat your girlfriend, you have a gambling addiction, and you wear the same underwear every single day. Talking about there's nothing to dread. Yes, it is. You can tell niggas be feeling so enlightened when they correct you by saying locks. I don't have to explain myself to you. Who the fuck are you? You know I didn't mean no harm. Bro, when it comes to having locks, I promise you, the biggest buzzkill is not having a hair tie, especially for like physical activity. I know.
Oh yeah, this nigga just talking right now. That nigga just kind of just going off the deep end. This just said the real reason everyone is cutting their locks. He just talking about whole other shit. So go ahead and end this shit right here, bro. Let me ask y'all a question. For my niggas that got locks, have y'all been thinking about cutting y'all shit off? For my niggas that cut their locks off, do you regret cutting your shit? And if you got a shortcut, are you thinking about getting locks? If you are, you got a long journey to go, my nigga. For real. You gotta go through some ugly stages. Then you're gonna get to a nice, cool stage with the short look. Then you're gonna get the mediums, those gonna be hard. Then they're gonna get long. And you're gonna be like, you feel me? Then that's when you start having these thoughts. That being said, man, let me know how y'all feel. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge the rest of the video channel, man. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. Make sure y'all pull up to the rest of the videos in the description. And we gone. ADD lad, do it.